like they said we're gonna have civilized tribes and we're gonna make good. And then they said here's reservations and here's all this free stuff. And then like it's a simple math equation if you had brains. Native Americans are 1% of the population, or 1 to 2%, right? They can't. You could give them a bunch of stuff, and they would be fine. You give black people a bunch of stuff, we're like 15% of the population. We're like the second largest racial group. They can't afford to give us stuff. That's why. It's just crazy to me. Crazy to me how you could have these two conflicting thought patterns in your brain and don't understand it as dumb. You can't shit on black people. You can't shit on black people. Everything you have and everything you know comes from us. Y'all not even the dancers y'all claim to be. We are the dancers. The niggas dancing in the street, those are the natives. The people showing up at Mardi Gras with all the feathers and the traditional garb, those are the real natives. The same celebrations happen in Brazil. You see them women dressed like the Indians and all kinds of shit. And they all black people. Because you know what? Black people are the people of North and South America. You could say whatever you want, but again, all you're going to do is make attacks and you're not going to bring facts. And if you do bring any facts, it's going to be what white people said. And I could clearly show you that these people are liars and discredited. And they discredit themselves all the time because they can't explain why no nation in history has ever imported their second largest racial group. We can explain being the second largest racial group and where Europeans came from. We can explain that. They can't explain where we came from. No nation in history ever. Find me one nation that matches, because slavery has happened in other nations. Find me one nation where slaves have achieved a positive growth rate and gone on from 400,000 to almost 41 million. And I'm not talking about like, oh, hand servants. I'm talking about slaves, people you beat and whip and kill and dispose of when you feel like it. You know, the people where you like, you need teeth in your mouth, so you go to them and rip out their teeth. And then you leave them to die of an infection. And you don't give them no medicine. Because that's the kind of shit that was going on. But you're claiming that the Holocaust in America happened to you. But why aren't there no stories of them doing this to you? There was Indian slavery. Why aren't there no stories of this happening to you? Where is all the horror stories in the film showing this happening to you? There is none. Because it didn't happen to you. Because you liars. You straight liars.